that crowd is already kind of older now. They're a little bit. They probably have children of their own, and they're looking for something and not as cheeky and scream as the first one. So I feel like it's going to kind of evolve into something different. I'm just curious to see.
It would work with the newer generation that's coming in. That's kind of growing up. That's going to be their new stuff when they grow up.
I hope it does. I hope it does well, and I hope it does well enough to become some sort of like a TV series, like you said. I know they tried in the past, but it didn't work. Yeah. Hopefully, with this, it'll, I don't know, get a whole new generation of fans. That would be pretty cool. And then the second thing I have on my list of news, I read somewhere that Amazon is rumored to be buying AMC theaters if they do go under. And this is just rumored. Both of the companies haven't really responded to rumors. But, I mean, this is just something that's been thrown around. But I don't know. What do you guys think if Amazon, a big freaking corporate company, were to buy AMC? What would that do for the consumer, meaning us? Like, how do you think that would play out if that were to happen?
Hopefully they don't change anything. I mean, maybe lower the price of popcorn, but I mean, that's about it.
They could deliver the popcorn to you at your seat.
Yeah, just order it on Prime.
Using an Android or a drone.
Yeah.
I'm ready, and I'm curious to see the changes that they make in these movie theaters because of all the COVID stuff.
I think it's fun to keep AMC still going because I don't know if anyone wants to go back to Regal. Do we?
No.
Dang.
I don't know. I see it as being like this big, like Cineplex things now. It's going to be spacious and like maybe even like the seats even different, like where it's even more space.
I could see them doing that, spacing out the seats and making them more cushiony. I mean, like how you're saying, like Cineplex, how they're kind of you're lounging almost and makes you want to fall asleep sometimes. But but also kind of related to that, I know you talked to me about the drive-in news where their sales are soaring right now in like Texas and those states that are kind of loosening up their reins on this stay-at-home stuff. Yeah.
Do you know if those places are showing any new movies, or if they just showing like random movies that they can actually just show to the public? That's what I'm always curious about.
Right now,
they'll show the new movies. No.
Right now, in I know you're talking about Houston because was it Rooftop Cinema Club? They're slowly opening their chains for the drive-ins. But it's kind of hard to lock down locations big enough to do something like that, right? So Houston is one of the first to open up. And I know last night they showed Drive, which is awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking at their movie listings, and they usually do Rooftop Cinema Club are known for playing more like classics and cult classics like that. So and they do play like here and there some new movies, but from what I saw, they were only showing like older stuff right now.
Yeah,
I read an article where a family went to go watch Trolls, the new one that just came out.
Oh, nice.
They said it was just like they were tired of being home all day.
Well,
they wanted to get out and go see something. And that's a new movie, relatively new.
I know Trolls is playing in our city. Like the South Bay Drive-In is playing Trolls right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's open.
Yeah, no, it is open now, but they just opened like a couple days ago.
Oh, really? The South Bay Drive-In opened again?
Yeah, they're open again, and they're playing new stuff. Like all the new stuff that was playing when it shut down is playing again.
Wow! So if you guys are listening to this, right now, it's a Friday. Go to the fucking drive-in, dude. That's gonna be sick.
Go support their drive-ins if you have them in your city, because those are a dying entertainment.
Art.
Yeah. It's go check it out. Those are usually they're ran by like a family, so go check those out and support that business.
I was going to say there's a lot of buzz in San Diego about them reopening the National City one right there at the swap meet because of the big COVID thing where there's going to be an opportunity for us to go out to all these new drive-in theaters. I just can't wait till we're able to do all that shit freely.
If they do, they need to fix that parking lot, bro. It's like going off-roading and shit.
It is, dude. It's pretty crazy out there. It's all sand and dirt and shit. But I just have those couple of items, man. The whole Scream thing and the Amazon buying AMC quote-unquote rumor reports.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh. All right, I guess I'll go next. I got some news here. I got for the new Borderlands movie, Kate Blanchett is in talks to play Lilith, who is like the icon for Borderlands. Like, and I don't know. To me, it sounds cool because she played a hella good Hella. So, but she may be a little, for some people, maybe a little bit. I don't want to say too old, maybe for this role. Maybe everyone's looking for someone that could be in their like 30s or something, like for a Lilith.
Younger.
I don't know if they're going with the old Lilith or like a new, like a young Lilith. You know what I mean? So
I would assume them trying to keep it younger because of franchise possibilities. Like at least 2 or 3 more movies down the road. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how old she is now, but she still looks good for however old she is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if you played Borderlands, but like when Lilith speaks to people in her head, I can see that like Kate Blanchett actually like looks like the Lilith, like so. That I
be
could
good
see her
for the
playing
role.
that role. Yeah, I think so. Just give her orange eyes and powers. It's fucking on, dude. That's one bit of my news. I got another bit of news about Disney that they have been like lost like $1.4 billion in in-park revenue to COVID-19.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's big time. So like, I feel like they're only making money off fucking Disney Plus right now.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
And then like online purchases.
Yeah, let's say merchandise.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So that's my bit of news right now.
I know. I'm probably going to be going there as soon as they open.
Yeah,
dude, I can only imagine once they reopen how much it's gonna just explode, like that first month, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my
crazy.
God. Yeah, and then also, if you really think about it, they're still gonna have to have some sort of safety precautions and waiting in line and riding.
Lines are going to be so much longer.
If you know what I'm talking about, the whole single rider shit where you sit with strangers, you're not going to be able to do that shit
anymore. You're not going to feel safe anymore.
Yeah, people are going to just, I don't know.
Can you just imagine, like them going, a group of people getting off a ride, like say the Indiana Jones ride, they get off.
Yeah.
You have to have a group of people run in there, spray down all of the, the ride, and then let it dry for a second, and then get off and let those new people get on. The lines are going to triple in time.
Yeah. Also, you're not gonna be able to do like now. You can only probably do like 25% of the whole park. You're gonna pay 100% for the full admission and only be able to be limited to like 5 rides. You know what I'm saying? Waiting in line. It's gonna be fucking hysteria, dude.
I'm sure there are.
It's not even gonna be worth going. Maybe
they already have people who are like brainstorming on like how to maximize their, how to just
control
get it done.
The flow of traffic.
Yeah.
You let us know how it goes, James. You fucking take the play-by-play action, dude.
It's gonna be.
It all depends. It all depends on when they open up everything. I mean, if I have my kid by then, maybe not, because he'll be he or she will be a little baby. So I won't probably expose them to that. Mr. Luna.
Go. So. Of course, the UFC came back this weekend. If some of you guys didn't know, with the main event, Justin Gaethje versus longtime interim champ Tony Ferguson, and it was kind of weird to have. Well, I mean, they already had done it before, but it was kind of weird when you hear trainers whispering in their corners and stuff during this pay-per-view. Because there's several. I think the only people that were there were the fighters' corner, a couple of media and some UFC employees, and that's it. Like the arena was super empty.
They still have the judges, right?
Yes. The athletic commission's still there. Okay. So it was kind of strange, and it was fun, man. I mean, I love seeing sports come back. at least to a capacity where they could perform their sport and still be active on TV and have us entertained, at least some of us that are stuck at home and stuff. So it's fun, man.
I know somebody backed out kind of last minute, right? Because they got tested positive.
Oh,
like the whole camp.
Yeah. So Ronaldo Jacare Souza tested positive the day of the fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he tested positive for coronavirus, and a lot of people were speculating if somebody in Florida that was in the hotel actually got it, because I think they did full testing, the commission, and also the UFC tested their fighters and everybody that was going in and out of the hotel. So it was surprising. It was surprising that somebody got a fighter got the virus.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to say something that, like, I mean, most people are pretty common sense about it, but I mean, the virus can just be attracted it from like anywhere. It couldn't have been specifically with somebody that was in direct contact with that person, and that's what makes it so lethal and crazy. That it and how you said, like, I can't believe that a fighter would get it, but we need to think about that this virus is attacking anybody. It would be in the virus's benefit if it were to attack a really healthy person. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that that people are getting it from basically out of thin air, dude. That's what's happening. Like, it doesn't even, people are sometimes you don't even know where you got it from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just, I don't know. That's what to me is crazy, that this person got it, and I'm almost 100% certain that these people who are taking full precaution to be really safe about it are still getting it, and they're
I know we're not supposed
cautious.
Like, how are hotels? I know hotels need to make money and shit, but like, them being open not gonna help anything, dude. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like,
where would
it's like I was supposed to be, my hotel that I reserved in New York was still open. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, y'all are gonna still let me go over there and chill in the heart of fucking Manhattan?
Stay on lockdown, bro. Stay on lockdown in Manhattan.
I was gonna say,
it's funny.
Where was the fight at? Like, what city?
It was in Jacksonville.
Okay, Florida.
Yeah, which is Florida was the first state to offer. Well, originally it was California and an Indian reservation to offer their facilities for the UFC, but as I said on the episode, Governor Newsom actually called up the Disney executives and told ESPN to not go ahead with the fight. So when Florida made essentially pro wrestling an essential work and opened up some of the leeways for MMA to go in there and actually practice their sport in the state of Florida. And from what I know, they still have their fight island that they built already. And I think there was a fight today that was supposed to take
yeah, so I know they're doing Friday and then Wednesday and then Friday again. Yeah. They're doing a crazy amount of fights right now.
They want that money, man.
Yeah.
They want that money. Wants your money, bro. One way or another. That stimulus check is going right back.
Dana Trump.
And then my other bit of news, I don't know if you guys saw, but Mike Tyson left a very interesting post on his Instagram where he is hitting the pads, and he looks like the old Tyson, and at the end of the video he said, "I'm back."
Yeah, I saw that.
The gods of war have awoken me and have asked me to come back, and now I'm back. That was a direct quote. That was a direct quote from Tyson, dude. They ignited his ego, because I think in the Joe Rogan podcast he said that the reason he doesn't run, he doesn't train, he doesn't hit pads, he doesn't do anything of that is because his ego gets fed on that and starts kind of going again, getting that itch
He's a fucking beast.
So
he really is a beast.
yeah. If you see
that dude has, he looks like he